Hey, so it's been a couple of weeks. Say hi, Elvis. Hi. It's been a couple of weeks since I made the application to WTC and have been accepted. In that time, I have been away at camp with some young people, which was awesome but exhausting. And then I spent a week being really ill. But in this past week or so, I've been trying to get ahead with some of the reading. I don't know how to turn the camera around, so I'll just pause it. Okay, so yeah, in this past week or so, I've been doing some reading. That is on the reading list. For us starting to do it before the residential week in September. So one of the books that I've been reading, sorry, that light is really annoying. Let me change it. Better? Oh, sorry, the dog wants it. Give me 2 seconds. I will get to actually tell you. So, one of the books that I've been reading is a book by Dallas Willard called The Divine Conspiracy. And I have to be honest and say that as I've been reading that book, I have been panicking because as I'm reading it, half the time I don't understand what some of the words mean, never mind what some of the sentences means or even the concepts in the book. But I was talking to a friend at church on Sunday who has some experience of having studied theology. And he, when I told him that we were reading Dallas Willard, said, "Oh, so they're flung you in the deep end then." So that actually made me feel a wee bit better because then I thought to myself, well, if he thinks that's the deep end or a a hard place to start, then that gives me some comfort and relief that I should be finding it hard. Um, I find it hard to read in terms of keeping up to speed with getting the book read before this residential because I've only got 2 weeks. But I'm finding it. Sorry, the camera's so shaky. I'm finding it really challenging. I don't know if it's normal, but some of the stuff that I've read already has made me question things about my relationship with God. It's made me think, am I actually a Christian? Or do I just think I am? Maybe that's not normal. I don't know. I have heard that if you go to Bible college and it doesn't make you question your faith, then you're doing something wrong. So maybe this is a good thing. I just didn't expect to be. I'm not questioning my faith as such, but it's certainly an eye opener. And one of the other books is called, I think it's called Discipleship on Becoming Truly Human by Dr. Lucy Peppiat. And Lucy is one of the lecturers for WTC. And so I've watched online one of her kind of introductory lectures on Kingdom Theology, which is really interesting. I've only gone maybe 1 or 2 chapters into that book because I'm trying to get the other one finished first. Although I have given myself a wee hack, I managed to download it onto the Audible app, so I'm listening to it and reading it. And I've got a long car journey on Wednesday, so I'm going to put it on the car and just chew on it while I'm driving. Not sure if that's the best way to study or not, but I'll get it in here somehow. But I just wanted to give you a wee update on where I'm at. Just a couple of weeks into saying yes to this. I'm also really, really encouraged as well because when I had approached, I work for Inverclyde Youth for Christ, and when I'd approached our board of directors to basically say that I wanted to do this, um, they all were so supportive and encouraging, and they've actually agreed as an organisation to invest in me financially as part of my continued professional development, and that is just so unbelievably encouraging and just affirms for me that this is the right thing because they're willing to financially invest in me, which is a big deal. And then I was really encouraged today because um, our lead pastors at church got in touch to say that they would really love to invite me forward some Sunday for the church to pray for me, um, and just to share with the church what I'm going to be up to, and let other folks know what options there are for them potentially at WTC, and with what Vineyard are doing as well. And they've also offered a financial contribution towards my fees, which is incredible because I, I was prepared to do this and prepared for John and I to invest our own money in this. But the fact that my work and our church is giving financially is just incredible. Means John and I don't need to put as much in of our own, which is just such a massive weight off the shoulders and such a blessing. So I'm just really really thankful for that. I'm not sure what else to tell you other than the reason I showed you my desk and stuff was because normally you would see me when you see me in a video in my little office cupboard that I've got in our hallway downstairs. But I really was keen to separate my work mindset from my Bible college uni mindset, and just have a different environment to do that. I like to work from coffee shops, but I also cannot justify the cost of the amount of coffee that I would need to buy for the length of time that I need to stay in the coffee shop. So I've managed to, in our spare room, which John uses as his workspace during the day, I've set up this little IKEA desk, and I went and got an office chair from a charity shop, and have just been enjoying sitting here today doing a first short course on biblical exegesis, which is really, really interesting because that's what exegesis is exactly the reason why I wanted to do this in the first place. It's about going to the Bible and being able to think about the context and the culture and the history and the customs of the time and the geography and just what was going on, because all of that adds to the bigger picture of what a Bible passage is saying. And so this short course that I'm doing so far is kind of teaching you how to look at a text and then start asking those questions, and showing you how to kind of find out those things. It basically said, imagine that you are a traveller in a new world, and the Bible being this new world. Imagine as if you've never read the Bible before, treat it that way. And it's all about investigating and discovering the Word. So I'm really, really excited to be doing this. And then we were put in touch today with some of the other folks who are going to be doing the course as well. And it is great to learn that there are some folks from Inverclyde who are going to be doing it too, which is really, really cool. So I'm looking forward to meeting them and the rest of the students when we go in September. It's the first week of September, so if you could keep me and the rest of the students and the staff in your prayers for them. Okay, thanks very much. Bye.